Hi Cancer, how are you today? So what is it that you need to know? So let's have a look at the aspects today for our Cancer friend. What does Cancer need to know? Okay, so we use 3 cards. And then we'll use a unicorn of the oracle card. So our first aspect today is the mind. So where in your mind it's so confusing. One needs to have a look at the frustration of the mind and realize that the mind is not who you really are. So when you find a little bit of confusion and doubt, frustration, and all these things that are from the mindset, they can really set off the emotions. So we don't want our emotions to get involved and join the party. So it's like when our mind is saying, oh, you're not good enough, or oh, you can't do it, or oh, they're not going to ring, or X, Y, and Z, then the emotions kick in and go, oh, I feel really anxious now, and start to shake. And so you just don't want that. So one has to learn to move away from these feelings and thoughts. So when things are very confusing and complicated, how would you simplify that? How would you get away from depression, anxiety, and the thoughts that come up? Let's have a look. It's by having the mindset now with yourselves and your feeling of a mature attitude. So what does that mean? That will mean that sometimes when we try to control a situation and want an outcome desperately, that is a mind trap. It's also an emotional trap, because if we're saying, oh, when this, why that, why hasn't the person called, when am I going to have that perfect relationship, when am I going to have that opportunity of my perfect job, etc. It becomes like a childlike aspect. So when it has the maturity here, it's relaxing and go, everything happens in its own time. So I will relax my mindset and just allow things to happen. So this is a more gentler approach to your life. So what else is going on today? There you go. So here is a celebration of life itself. When things are tough, it still gives you an opportunity to celebrate. Celebrate with your friends, have the joy, because if you look out of the window today, it's a sunny day here in the UK. And when there's light and brightness, it lifts your spirit. So if it's dark where you are, just put some light. Imagine that beautiful shining light. And being happy that you're alive is really essential. So don't allow the mind to be your master. Allow you yourself to get out and go, I'm happy, and do mantras, affirmations, anything to stop the mind from keeping you down. Right, let's have a look at the Unicorn Oracle to see what further messages that can you have today. Also, I'll be going live tonight, so I'll be able to chat to you, give you free readings. So let's have a look. Okay. So you have cycles. You've got cycles today. So as you can see, this is quite an old unicorn, a very wise unicorn. So this is where you see the maturity of the situation. So if your situation's coming to the end of a cycle, that's fine, because you can always celebrate in the new cycle coming up. So instead of focusing on the pain and the destruction that it can cause, the mindset, enjoy that you've experienced and had that aspect in your life. Because everything is a circle, And it's just like the snake here, the transformation that can bring the day into the night and the night into the day, and the seasons, and everything that happens is for a reason, and things start and they finish. But when we're ready, it will start again. So in order for that to do, we need to give it a fertile and a nourished environment. So emotions have to be completely happy, maybe neutral even, to allow the more abundance and prosperity of happiness, peace and love into our lives. So thank you so much for listening, and hopefully I'll see you tonight and we can have a laugh and a chat and it'll be fantastic. So lots of love to you all. Thanks for listening.